So now for the final part of sketching BTS Army's main hero and the most beautiful guy, the V or Kim Tae-young. Our main focus will be on the neck part and the remaining part of the shirt. But the main thing I want to tell you that I didn't tell you all on the previous two parts is that focus on the skin texture when you see details. But if you don't see details, like I have used a reference picture or the skin texture of the artist like Kim Tae-young or any other artist which are having a completely flat look on their faces, not their expressions but completely white, or they seems to be totally white, skin tone is totally white. So if you don't see details like every skin texture is having smaller brick types of structures. If you will focus on your skin, there are smaller skin type of structures. If you will make those skin textures on the faces, hands and any other parts, it will look totally beautiful and it will give you hyper realistic sketch look. But if you will see the sketch of any other or a reference picture of person like V from BTS, you don't see any details like those smaller textures. But if you will apply from your side those details, your sketch will look completely horrible and it will not look too beautiful or the hyper realistic. So you have to apply completely blended look to the smooth skin tone or the white skin tone type. As we talked in previous parts that while making smoothness, you have to keep on focusing on the parts which are little bit darker, because not every part is dark and not every part is completely white. So you have to keep on focusing on the parts which are little bit darker, like the edges of the face, like the edges of neck, edges of nose, or the edges of lips. Or you can, or I want to tell you that if you will apply a complete outlines, like if you will make an outline first and then you will go for shading, your skin tone will look completely black out or the black thing, and it will look totally weird, because if you will apply eraser to those parts, it will leave their marks on the paper. Or if you will sketch or if you shadow afterwards, or if you will apply any other blending stem or any other thing for making those parts more blended, it will give you a completely drawing look but not a realistic look. So what I mean about using the same technique or the same technique, base layer, first layer and third layer, is that first use 2B pencil and just dark shade using the technique, that is using your two pencil to the finger and the thumb, a little bit less pressure, and apply to every other parts using 2B pencil. Or the skin tone is completely white or more white, use H pencil or 2H pencil you can also use, apply it or shadow it to every other parts, and after shading on the every other parts, just blend it using earbud, or you can also use tissue for that, so that it will give you completely flat look. But it is not white, because you want that your paper which is completely white and your portrait both look to a completely different. Because if your paper and your sketch looks equal or the completely white, then it will give you a drawing look, or you just have to make outlines and you don't want that, right? So now focusing on the first layer, which is completely 2H or 2B, just zoom out your picture as much as you can and see the parts or the edges, like the chin part which is a little bit darker. Chin part, if the light source, if you focus on the reference picture, the chin part is making shadow on the downside part of the neck or smaller part of neck. So you have to apply 3B or 4B pencil for those shadow parts. So not every part of the face, but those parts which are a little bit darker. In most of the cases, while making any sketches, the outline of the sketches will give you edges or the darker values as compared to middle part, because, or it will also depend on the light source which is having on the front face, upside part, left side part, or the right side part. So you have to keep on focusing on this 3 to 4 points. Now the main thing I want to tell you about every other sketches or portraits is that while using any portrait or while making any portraits, you have to focus or you have to have a patience while sketching, because the main part of any sketching is that how much detail you can apply to your portrait sketching. And for making or applying more and more details, you have to zoom out your reference picture. And if you have a reference picture which is not high resolution, or if you are having a portrait paper or a print, you cannot zoom out as much as you want. So I will recommend that use high resolution pictures for making portraits. But if you don't have high resolution pictures, I will recommend that edit your picture or reference picture so that you can have more details. And if you don't know how to edit pictures, there are a lot of tutorials on the YouTube. You can see those editing tutorials. Make it black and white and see details. Use applications like PicsArt or any other Snapseed or any other applications, but don't use your gallery application, which is default one, because it will not allow you to zoom as much as you want. So after you making these things and applying these things, you will have a realistic and a perfect drawing look that you want. No, everyone can make sketches, but not everyone can make realistic and hyper realistic sketches, because for making hyper realistic and realistic sketches, you have to have patience while sketching. So if you want to see a complete real-time sketch of this one, I have uploaded it on my second channel, which is Shwet Sketches 2.0. You can check out that too. I have link in my description box. So that was all for this tutorial. If you have learned something from this video, subscribe and drop a like and comment down your question and queries regarding this tutorial. Meanwhile, take care of your loved ones too. Have an artistic day. Tattoos.